Do you guys want to be entertained?
Yes, we
Let
do.
me
Sure
entertain
do.
you.
Well, that's another good name for this segment. Sure. Yeah. Classic.
Do you guys want to be entertained?
Now.
Or let me entertain you?
No, the song one.
Are you not
Now.
entertained?
Men in Black, right?
Oh,
We all miss it.
Yes, we do.
Will Smith,
It's on Netflix.
Tommy Lee Jones. Where did you go? We had 3 of them. The third one was pretty whatever, but it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Really?
Yeah.
With Will Smith?
No.
Oh.
Tommy Lee Jones?
He's
No.
doing too much YouTube.
Josh Brolin? No.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably a good thing.
Really?
You know who is coming back?
Who?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh.
For the first time.
He's coming
Well,
Just realised what I said.
I'm into that.
You know who else is coming back?
Who?
Tessa Thompson.
Ooh.
What?
For
Is
the
she the
first
girl?
time.
Who's
Oh.
that?
She's a girl.
She's the Valkyrie from Ragnarok.
Really?
And she was in Annihilation. Do you know what?
Yeah. She... Oh, man. I could talk about Annihilation for hours. I watched it the other night.
It's good, huh?
Did it, like... I felt so, like, weird after that movie. Did you feel weird after that
A
movie?
little bit.
It's...
Yeah.
Ugh. There's like a half... I'm not going to spoil it. Don't worry.
So is Chris Hemsworth going to be the straight guy?
Okay. Let's stop talking about Annihilation. I kind of want to do a separate video just about Annihilation because it's interesting. But Men in Black is what we're talking about.
Yes.
So it's not a reboot. I mean, it's not... what's it called when you completely restart it?
Reboot.
Reboot?
Reboot. Okay, it's not a reboot. It's a relaunch of the franchise
Sounds
because they're...
What is the difference?
It's a continuation, like something else that just did this. Ghostbusters just did this.
Star Wars.
Yeah. They didn't like erase the past of it. They just
Okay.
made it keep going.
Keep going.
But they injected new female energy into it.
Female energy.
Yeah, Tessa Thompson is a female.
Estrogen.
Oh.
Yes.
Chris Hemsworth was also in Ghostbusters.
Yes, funnily
Ah.
enough.
Was
He's just a Buddha, a rebooter.
Boot.
I never watched that movie.
Good.
No, me neither.
Yeah, you're better off.
Mm.
Now,
Is Chris Hemsworth going to release an accompanying single?
I was just thinking about that. I was like, who's going to rap on this? Because that whole first like movie was just Will Smith. We are the Men in Black.
Mm.
It's a very. It's
True.
also like it. Men in Black is your classic odd couple story, right?
Yeah.
One person's playing the straight guy.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
That's not how
Who's
this
the
one's
straight
going to
guy?
work, Jono. This
Right.
one's going to be an ensemble piece.
Oh.
So I would expect to see a lot of more announcements in terms of casting on this in the coming months. It's meant to come out in June 14th in 2019.
Like
Oh,
they'll
okay.
kind of be like an Avengers of some sort then.
Avengers
of
in Black.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But it'll be more women than Avengers probably.
Ew.
And less white people than Avengers.
More
Am
than
I
two?
right?
You reckon?
Ew.
Huh?
More than 2?
Yeah, and apparently it's going to be international as well. So it's like they're going to do almost the UN of Men in Black.
Really?
But
That makes
You know-
sense though. If there's a place, if there really was a thing called Men in Black,
yeah, can you get a visual?
why would it just be American?
Sorry.
Is it going to be called Men in Black 4? Or they're going to go completely different?
Unknown. But can you look up the IMDb of F. Gary Gray, please?
Yep.
So this is going to be the guy directing it, and this is the reason I actually have hope for this movie.
Okay.
Is because I looked at his catalog of movies that he's directed
Filmography.
/ like music videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is the right person for this movie.
Okay.
Do you want to know such titles that he's directed
Sure.
before?
Yeah.
His first movie, literally. Scroll down so I can see. His first movie is Friday. Friday is probably one of the biggest cult classic movies of America, like ever. Have you guys seen it?
Nope.
So it's very American. You know
That's
the term.
Chris Tucker, right?
The term "you got knocked the f out" is like from that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard I really need to watch it.
It's Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, classic. I'm in the ghetto, funny movie.
Right.
It spawned like 4 sequels. It's great. If you were an American, you'd be like, I know exactly what you're talking about because it's Australian.
We're like, I know exactly what
Oh,
you're
no,
talking about.
most people I know have seen Friday.
What else has he done?
The Negotiator,
No.
which is a great movie.
Nope.
Haven't you seen it?
No.
It's Samuel L. Jackson is a rogue negotiator, and Kevin Spacey is the negotiator who got trained by Samuel L. Jackson.
Does he touch kids?
And no, as
Is
soon
that
as
where
I
he's
said
in a
Kevin
bus?
Spacey, I'm like, damn it, that's going to taint this movie.
Is that where he's in a bus?
No, and
That's
So
speed.
the student
No.
negotiator has to negotiate the master negotiator out of a terrorist situation. How crazy is that?
Sounds.
Yeah,
so-
you in a
You
bus
really
in
had
like a
crazy
square
eyes
in
just
New York?
It's in a
Explaining
building.
that.
I'm pretty sure. if I
Oh,
remember
okay.
correctly.
Right.
And you know, he did "Keep Your Heads Ringing" by Dr. Dre. Remember that song? Ring ding dong.
Are you selling this?
No, what?
No,
I just didn't realize how little African American culture you guys.
I looked
that's-
up his IMDb when you said this, and I was like, I don't know any of these movies.
He did a few TLC things.
Wait, is
Oh,
that a good
really?
thing for a director?
What did he do with
Done
TLC?
music
He did a
videos?
few of their music videos.
Oh.
So that's like how he started.
Well, you should have led with that.
He did the Italian Job. You guys,
Oh,
have seen, that's
yes,
got white people in
yes.
it. You've seen that, right?
Yeah, but
That
was bad.
That movie.
That's got
I
Ed
love
Norton.
the Italian Job.
it's alright.
I don't.
That's
Remember,
pretty good.
I
It's
don't
got
remember
so many good
either way.
actors in it.
That doesn't make it.
Doesn't
good
make
movie.
it good.
He did a few
Fair.
Outcast music videos, which are always great. He did Law Abiding Citizen.
Seen that one? Yeah, that was okay.
Law Abiding Citizen's hectic.
Yeah, it's hectic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a movie.
He did A Man Apart, which I
Oh,
feel
yeah?
like is a very underrated movie. It's not great, but it's underrated. It's just a revenge movie. It's
Yeah,
great.
I've seen it. It's a good one.
So he does pretty violent movies.
Mm.
So I don't know how he's going to going with a tame one.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Do you think this
Fate
is going to be a
of the
tame one, though?
Furious.
I didn't see Straight Outta Compton. Did you guys?
Yeah, it's
No.
really
No.
good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Well, sorry?
Yeah. So he's like, he can make movies with culture in them and
Mhm.
diversity, obviously,
Take your word for it.
and he's taking on a movie that I don't know if it was a metaphor or anything with all the alien stuff, but it's just a super cool franchise. It's like you can literally do anything you want with it.
Galactic diversity.
It's kind of like Rick and Morty, as in they can just go to a dimension and make crap up and do things with it, and then just erase it at the end and start again.
That's
Mm.
true.
It's kind of
Yep.
like at the end of every Men in Black when they do that universe inside a universe thing on a universe, you know that thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think-
And they did it once.
I thought, meh.
But I don't think
ju-
that's
just,
the thing that they always end it with.
just
That's
like
what
there's
I'm
no rules in this universe. is
Man
what
in
I'm
Black
saying.
is awesome. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It's a very cool idea, cool setting. I hope it's going to be good.
Mm.
You know what people are angry about?
What,
Man in Black?
Ali?
Men and women not
Yes.
getting paid the same.
Uh-oh.
I'm angry.
And you know what I think? They shouldn't be paid the same.
Oh.
In context
Hate
of
women.
acting
Who
roles.
does?
I hate
No.
women.
And
I
I don't
hate
mean
women.
that men should get paid more than women. I think like it should go both ways depending on their clout.
Well, we know you go both ways.
Hey now.
Well, you're an
Okay.
So
what is
the reason I
story?
bring this up
What is the story?
is
Ali?
The Crown season 2 just
1
came
and 2.
out. It was
Yes,
pretty great.
it was great.
But what else came out is that the titular stars of
Claire
oh, no,
Foy.
Claire Foy
Claire Foy.
and Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Titular stars.
I just
They're
wanted
not
to say
talking
that
crowns.
I am the crown. She is the crown.
She
Yeah.
did
They
play
do
the
represent
queen.
the crown.
Okay. Fair
word.
enough.
No, you're right. I did use it wrong. It's titular means their names in the title,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I definitely used that wrong. I just wanted to say it.
She
Titular.
plays a character called Crowny.
Yeah. So Claire Foy got paid less than Matt Smith. Matt Smith, you might know as the Doctor
Yes.
or the husband of the Crown, and Claire Foy, you might know as nothing because she didn't do that much before the Crown, which would probably be why she got paid less for it.
Whoa,
Well, she
you look
is
like you
the
disagree.
main character.
I agree.
No,
Yes.
but
Like, she's
that-
doing more scenes than he is.
That's not how they pay people.
Well, I'm just saying.
You don't pay people by like how much they actually do,
Yeah,
except
but she-
in like labor
They-
jobs.
Okay, wait. This show is literally called The Queen. It's about her.
It's called the
It's called
Crown.
the crown.
Or The Crown, whatever.
Do you feel like your point just slid out from under you just then?
She's watched it like 4 times. She knows what it is.
But she's the main character.
Yeah,
Why would she get paid less than a lesser character?
because when you're casting a show, you don't get them all in a group and say we're all going to pay you this amount. You fight tooth and nail
You don't do
to
that
get
at work either.
to get like paid more for each individual person. So that's the reason why this is in the news again this week, because this actually happened like 2 weeks ago, is the British-based company Left Bank Pictures, who like makes the show for a crazy amount of money. I think it actually broke records with how much money they spend making the show.
Hmm.
On Netflix.
Which is another
so, like,
reason-
more
Yes,
than Marco
yes.
Polo.
Which is another argument for like, why didn't you pay her more?
Yeah, up her salary.
Yeah.
Well, she's not doing any more seasons now. It's too late.
Why did she die?
No, they go to an older person now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do 2 seasons, and then they're going to do another 2 seasons in a different time period
Yep.
with different actors, and then they're going to do another 2 seasons, and that last 2 seasons are going to be like the Diana years.
Mm.
How did this become... she's gonna kill Diana.
Yeah.
Right. How did this come
And
out?
Diana's going to die.
She's killing her.
Definitely killed her.
Yeah.
How did this come out? How did we find out?
I don't know. Sometimes these things just come out, you know.
But they're not, like,
Not
technically supposed to,
sure.
right?
No.
It's
So
not from
they
the
apologized
actors.
to the actors for because they're involved in this situation now.
Yeah, when neither of them would have been comparing price, because you don't
No.
talk about how much money you make, right?
Neither of
to
them
avoid
complain.
this
So
exact
it's-
situation.
Yeah, so it's definitely not coming from the actors. She's not like diva style.
Which is kind of nice of a big company to like do that.
To
well,
do
it'd
what?
be nicer
Well, after
if
they got
Oh,
found
yeah.
out.
yeah.
Yeah, but usually people just kind of stay quiet about this, which I guess is an effect of the whole Me Too thing. Of
Wait,
people,
did they say it themselves? They came out themselves and said...
The company.
the apology? I mean,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what?
but it all kind of seems like a bit of a marketing scheme
Mm.
because
Oh, do you think so?
every article about this talks about the next 2 seasons of Netflix.
Because they say
Oh, really?
these guys have said from now on, no one gets paid more than the Queen.
Yeah.
So
But-
it should be.
And
But-
every article has every actor that's going to be in the next season and what the next season is going to be about.
Because I think Helena Bonham Carter's the Queen now. And
So
No,
if
she's
you were
the
trying to
Queen's
convince
sister.
Sean Connery to come back to acting so that he would be in your movie, you don't think he should get paid a lot to do that?
That's Sean Connery.
But it's the same argument.
It's
It's,
the
on a different
same thing.
scale.
Okay.
For a marketer, it's like you're suggesting that like ads anywhere for the same amount of time should be worth the same amount of money.
So,
No.
It's about pull.
Moana, right?
What's
Do you
with Moana?
Have you seen Moana, the movie?
Ah, no.
Okay. Well, it's,
What?
a great
It's
movie.
it's
I
life
don't watch
changing.
Disney
You should
movies.
really see it.
Okay.
So Moana's a movie. There's Moana, the main character, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
She was played by some unknown 16-year-old girl
Mm-hmm.
playing opposite
Who did a great
Dwayne
job.
the Rock Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
who was some other character
Mm-hmm.
who was there for
Maui.
quite a bit.
Maui. Yeah.
Who was that was not his movie though. Who do you think got paid more?
Well, obviously he did.
But it's her movie.
Yeah.
And she
Well, I'm not
debatably
saying-
did
I'm
a
not
better
saying
job.
I
character.
agree with that either. Because-
Yeah, we used it right. Yay.
Like, yeah, the movie is about her. She did a great
so
job.
So you think she should get paid the same
I think that
as
it
Dwayne the Rock Johnson? What
The
are you
Rock.
saying? What
The
are you
Rock.
saying? Do you even hear yourself right now?
I hear myself loud and
Okay,
clear.
no, well, but if it's flipped the other way, if it was a movie about a king and the female actor was more famous than the actor who played the king, I would expect the female actor to get paid
well, I
more.
wouldn't.
Like Kate Blanchett
should.
would get paid more than.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett should have been paid heaps to play Galadriel in
But
Lord
she
of the
probably
Rings
did.
more
Okay,
than
but
like
my
Frodo's
okay,
character.
let's put aside the fact that she was the main character who got paid less, and blah blah blah.
It's irrelevant.
Okay, it's irrelevant. No, my question is this a is the pay gap normal in entertainment?
Yes.
But
Okay.
it's not a gender gap. It's a draw gap. So if you bring...
I think it's both.
The gender gap is real.
Yeah.
Not denying
So
it.
yeah,
100%. But
Okay.
it's a draw gap. If it was Matt Smith and some other male character and they got paid different for doing the same thing, that's fine.
But the argument is there's no objective way of measuring someone's draw.
yes, there is.
Right.
He's been in more things. More
No, but
people
that
know
doesn't-
him.
You don't know how much money a different... You can't attribute money...
I think
to
they
an
actually.
actor.
Yes, you
They
can.
try.
From
And
how
that's
many...
why they end up paying Johnny Depp
It's
heaps
all-
of
it's all
money
a gamble still,
to be
but-
in really crap movies because they assume because he's in it, there's going to be lots of people who watch it, but it doesn't happen.
It's directly
So
measurable.
they're wrong.
How big is their audience? How many people have
No,
watched
but
them
you're
previously?
projecting, right? So they'll pay more for... It happens all the time. They pay heaps for a certain actor to be in a movie.
Yeah.
Turns out it doesn't work, right?
But
No one goes to watch it because it's a crap movie.
But it does work. Sometimes it fails, yeah, but it
There's
does
no-
work. There's
no, you
reason
can't-
movie
you can't
stars
argue
get
that
paid a
they're
lot.
perfectly going to be correct.
Not perfectly.
It's not 100%.
They can't even. I don't think they'd even be close.
There's estimates.
It's not an exact
100%.
science.
I reckon they overestimate how much draw men have.
No, Tom Cruise gets paid.
Say Johnny Depp.
Tom Cruise gets paid so much because people like Tom Cruise and they want
running.
to see a Tom Cruise movie.
No, just there's a guy in the office saying that. There's a guy like you there.
No, it's true. It's just
Okay,
true.
but if it was the difference between Tom Cruise and some unknown actor,
yeah,
No,
you'd
but
think
it's like
this
people are
movie.
going to go see the movie
You've got
because
Tom
Cruise is
Cruise
in it.
and you've got Cameron Diaz in the movie.
Right.
Can you really say with certainty who's pulling the audience?
Well,
To how much
I'd say
degree?
they're quite equal, though. So
No,
don't
but
know.
I would bet you that the Tom Cruise would have gotten paid more.
Totally.
Definitely.
Like, you just expect that to be true.
Yeah.
I don't expect that these people get it right. That's what I'm saying. And I
that's
think there's an unconscious bias in them towards the male actor being the lead. Because that's traditionally how Hollywood worked.
That's a different scenario, though.
No, but I think that's still a carryover, right? If you go back 50 years, the male's way more famous. And that was just assumed. That was like the cult of personality that goes with the male celebrity. So that's built into the pricing. I'm saying the gender pay gap is built in the pricing. You're right, it is a gap in how much draw someone has, but that's part of the whole thing. Like, it's a complete system.
Yeah, so that's an element, but that's not.
I don't think they're
I don't think
perfectly
it's-
getting it right. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I think they underestimate how much women can pull, and they don't market it in a certain way, so they don't fully utilize the women that they do hire,
They're
and
definitely.
which makes the woman worth less because they don't use them to the best of their abilities. So then you end up paying them less because they don't pull as much,
Yeah, which is dumb.
and you
because-
write them really crap parts, so they're not the main person and they don't matter.
Yeah. Which seems to be a real shift in just kind of the tide of everything, in that Black Panther seems to be like it's going to make $2 billion,
Yeah,
and Wonder Woman made $1 bajillion as well.
yeah,
So it's like, what? Maybe you should actually think.
yeah.
And try
like-
new things.
Well, like the point is, like, and then that's what they're acknowledging in Netflix. She's an awesome actor.
Mm.
And people are realizing that, so she should get paid more. I think in this case, because she was unknown and because Matt Smith was known, that's why you pay them differently. But I think it's still like the overall gender pay gap is because of the overall system
Yeah.
that they're acting in.
Yes, but in this scenario,
Like, women get crap roles.
I think the
men don't
outrage
much
is
A bit.
Oh, in this
over the
scenario,
top.
yeah, because they're trying to advertise. But I think in general, you'd find there is a pay gap
yeah,
Oh,
there is.
100%.
between gender,
Yeah.
which is unfounded. Because you seem to be arguing that it's well-founded and they have maths to back it up.
No, I say.
But I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I say either way. If there's a woman who's a bigger star than Joe
but
Blow,
like,
who's opposite them.
yeah,
I think
but
what-
there is a gender pay gap. So you're saying their math is getting them to a gender pay gap. But I think their math is getting them to a situation
I'm
that
talking
creates
about.
a gender pay
I'm
gap.
talking about different equations.
You're talking about their ability to project how much a particular actor is going to draw.
Yes.
Yeah. So they use that to work out who's the main actor.
No, they use that to work out how much they're going to spend on an actor.
Yeah, yeah, and then they're going to use them in that way, right? If you're
No,
spend
they're
heaps
going
on
to
someone.
use them in the way that the script says. They've already got a script. They don't hire actors and then put a movie together afterwards.
No, but they usually write the male character to be more interesting.
Well, that's on the writers. That's not on whoever's paying them.
Is it on the writers or is it on the producers who want to make money, so they assume that they have to write a strong male character role and they don't really care about the role that they write for the female character?
Well, again, you're saying they write. Who's writing? A room of producers?
Yeah, isn't it?
No.
Most of these movies seem like they're committee written.
Well, it says written by...
Yeah, but they're getting their marching orders, aren't they?
No.
There's no rewrites.
There's
No such thing as a producer going, no, I want this.
Yeah, in the
'Cause
edit.
I'm
and-
paying
I
for
thought that the writing happened first, and then a producer would take it on if they like the script.
Yeah, scripts are written.
So you're telling me they don't ever rewrite? They don't ever put pressure on the writer to maybe make this
Yeah, they'll
character
change it.
more
They'll
important?
knock it up. Of course, everything changes. But
Okay.
you can't just say it's the producers are writing movies for guys to be better.
So the writers are collectively really crap at writing female roles.
I'd say-
Historically, yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say it's more of them not realizing they're doing it than anything.
Yeah.
I think it
Subconscious.
is a subconscious thing in the industry.
Right.
And it's
That's
just
what I would say.
the way that the machines worked for so many years
Mm.
that it's only kind of just really getting shaken up.
And they know that if they get if they write like an awesome male role, that like they'll even sometimes say like a Tom Cruise type, a Brad Pitt type, and then that's
And then they land that actor.
and then scripts. There's a billion scripts out there, and people want their scripts to be made. That's how you get paid. So you write a script that might get made.
Yeah, but do you understand my argument that it's a self-fulfilling
Yes,
prophecy?
I do.
You write the awesome role because you think, like, for the man, because you
Yeah.
think that's what's going to make money, and then you put the man in it, and then it makes lots of money, and then that man's a really big draw.
Yeah, I think what we're saying is just that there shouldn't be equality in pay between actors.
I agree
and I
with
say
that.
sex doesn't matter.
Yeah, no,
I think that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to say.
yeah, but then I'm saying because of the way everything else is skewed, it'll end up being the man gets paid more,
Yeah.
usually.
Well,
on
that's
average.
that's the pay gap. No one's
It's a
debating
gender
that.
pay gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no
We've,
quibbles.
we've
with
come
you
to an
there.
agreement.
Yeah, well,
Like
we
the-
started off with you saying not gender pay gap, pay gap.
Well, and that's the pay gap that you just agreed with us on, that there is one.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're the same thing. You're saying
I'm
it
saying
wasn't
they're
a gender
different.
pay gap. I'm saying it ends up being the same thing.
I don't think they're the same thing. Because I think it works the other way as well.
But way less often.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
That's how averages and maths works.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
I think that was all to that story.
Mm.
Very serious episode, guys.
Yeah.
We've,
Come on, it was haircuts and...
yours was the only
Kosovo,
one.
Kosovo.
tear
Yeah,
gas.
tear gas. Real light stuff.
Brought tears to my eyes.
Wow.
This has been Trendsetting episode 80. Give us some comments. Argue with us. Debate with us.
Are you still here?
Love us. I don't know if the Facebook stream's still working. Sorry we
I
didn't
think
interact
so.
with comments because it's been a bit dodgy.
Zuckerberg's trying to shut us down.
Yeah. My name is Ali.
My name is still Chris.
Jono.
Evelyn.
This has been Trendsetting episode 80. Thanks for watching. We are live on Facebook every Thursday at 8 o'clock, like today, when we did smack on 8 o'clock.
Wow.
I'm sure it shocked you all.
Yay.
We're also on YouTube and podcast platforms, except Spotify, because I can't figure out how to get on it. Apparently,
You
it's
can't.
you've
You have to
just
be
got to
invited.
like be a huge
Yes.
like clout person.
Someone messaged
Yes.
me and said, get on Spotify. I was like, yep.
And I was like, I've tried 100 times.
Yeah.
You just submit in this Google Doc thing, and it just disappears.
A Google Doc.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how mysterious it is.
Pretty
It's very,
legit.
it's very cloak and dagger Spotify. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
We do think the gender pay gap is a thing. If anyone was confused.
Not me, I
Yay.
hate women.